4 types of people you should never trust. Trust is not a gift to be handed out freely, nor should it be given to those who haven't earned it. In a world shaped by deception, self-interest, and hidden motives, trusting the wrong person is more than just a mistake, it's a risk that can cost you dearly. A wise person does not naively believe that all people are good, that every word spoken is true, or that every extended hand offers genuine help. Instead, he observes, he evaluates, and most importantly, he protects himself. If we wish to move through this world without being betrayed, broken, or manipulated, there are 4 types of people we must be wary of, those who should never be trusted no matter what. 1. The one who talks too much. Let silence be your goal. If you must speak, say only what is necessary, and in few words. Epictetus. A person who cannot control his tongue cannot be trusted. He speaks of his plans before they are realized, shares his thoughts before they are fully formed, and gives away secrets without considering their weight. He talks not with caution, but with carelessness. What he does to others, he will inevitably do to you. Confide in him, and your words will not remain your own. He will trade your trust for attention, spreading your private matters like whispers in the wind until nothing remains of what was once sacred. A wise person understands the power of silence. He listens more than he speaks, knowing that some things are best kept undisclosed. 2. The one who flatters without reason. A friend to all is a friend to none. Aristotle. Beware the person who showers you with endless praise without cause. His words are not a sign of admiration, but a tool of manipulation. A true friend, one who genuinely cares, will tell you what you need to hear, not just what pleases you. The flatterer, however, will feed your ego with sugary lies, making you feel invincible, until you become blind to his true intentions. Flattery is a weapon used to disarm you, to make you dependent on his approval. And the moment you begin to rely on his words for validation, he will turn against you, because he never respected you to begin with. True respect is not built on empty compliments, it is built on honesty. 4 types of people you should never trust. No matter what, trust is a fragile thing. It is not something to be given away freely, nor should it be granted to those who have not proven themselves worthy of it. In an ideal world, we would believe that people are inherently good, that their words are always sincere, and that their intentions are always noble. But the reality is far more complex. The world is filled with deception, hidden motives, and selfish agendas. To trust blindly is to invite betrayal, to open the door to manipulation, and to leave yourself vulnerable to harm. A wise person does not navigate life with naive optimism, assuming that everyone he meets has his best interests at heart. Instead, he observes, he evaluates, and above all, he protects himself. He understands that trust must be earned, not given as a courtesy. And if we wish to walk through this world without being broken, deceived, or used, we must learn to recognize those who do not deserve our trust. There are 4 types of people who should never be trusted, no matter what. They wear different masks, but their actions reveal their true nature. And if you let them into your life, you may find yourself regretting it when it's too late. 1. The one who talks too much. Let silence be your goal. If you must speak, say only what is necessary and in few words. Epictetus. A person who cannot keep his own words in check will not keep yours either. He speaks carelessly, revealing his thoughts before they are fully formed, sharing his plans before they are realized, and exposing secrets without considering the consequences. His mouth moves faster than his mind, and he values the sound of his own voice more than the weight of what he is saying. This is the kind of person who will tell you everything about others, revealing their personal lives, their mistakes, and their vulnerabilities. But do not mistake his openness for trustworthiness. What he does to others, he will eventually do to you. The moment you confide in him, the moment you share something of value, your words will no longer be yours. They will become part of his endless need for attention, his fuel for gossip, his currency in social circles. He does not guard what is sacred. He does not protect what is meant to be private. And one day, when it serves him, he will take what you have entrusted to him and let it slip from his tongue just as easily as everything else. A wise person understands the power of silence. He listens more than he speaks, knowing that not every thought needs to be voiced, not every truth needs to be shared, and not every secret should be given away. 2. The one who flatters. Without reason, a friend to all is a friend to none. Aristotle. There is a difference between genuine admiration and empty flattery. A real friend will offer praise when it is deserved, encouragement when it is needed, and honesty when it matters most. But the flatterer? He drowns you in sweet words, not because he truly respects you, but because he wants something in return. Beware the person who constantly tells you how great you are without ever challenging you, without ever offering constructive criticism, without ever pointing out your mistakes. This is not someone who wants you to grow. This is someone who wants to keep you blinded by their approval. They do not uplift you out of sincerity, but out of manipulation. They feed your ego to gain your trust, to make you dependent on their words, to keep you under their influence. And when you least expect it, when you are fully reliant on their validation, they will take it away. They will withhold their praise, leaving you confused and desperate to regain their favour. Because they never truly respected you, they only saw you as a tool, something to be used until it no longer served them. A real friend will tell you the truth, even when it is uncomfortable. A real ally will challenge you to be better, not just tell you what you want to hear. But the flatterer? He will say whatever is necessary to keep you complacent, to keep you under his control. And when the time comes, he will turn against you just as easily as he once praised you. 3. The one who betrays others. Without remorse. The best predictor of future behaviour is past behaviour. Watch how a person treats others. Listen to how they speak about their friends, their colleagues, their past relationships. If someone has a pattern of betrayal, if they have a history of turning on those who trusted them, do not be foolish enough to think you will be an exception. The person who has cheated others will one day cheat you. The one who has abandoned friends in time of need will one day do the same to you. The one who has lied, deceived, and manipulated others for personal gain will not hesitate to do it again when the opportunity arises. People show you who they are through their actions, not just their words. Do not ignore the warning signs. Do not assume that just because they are kind to you now, they will remain so in the future. Trust is not just about how someone treats you in the moment. It is about whether their character is strong enough to be consistent, even when circumstances change. A wise person does not place trust in someone who has already proven themselves untrustworthy. He does not ignore patterns of betrayal, hoping that he will somehow be different. Instead, he sees the truth for what it is, and he keeps his distance from those who have already shown their willingness to harm others. 4. The one who seeks power over you. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. Maya Angelou. Some people do not seek friendship, connection, or trust. They seek control. They do not care for mutual respect. They care about dominance. And they will do whatever it takes to gain power over you. These individuals can take many forms. Some disguise themselves as mentors, always positioning themselves as the ones who know better, the ones you should always listen to, the ones who subtly make you feel like you are less than them. Others use emotional manipulation at making you feel guilty for disagreeing, making you feel indebted to them, making you feel as though you owe them something. But at their core, they do not seek relationships, they seek subordinates. They want to mold you into something they can control, someone who depends on them, someone who will never question them. And once they have that control, they will use it to their advantage. A wise person does not fall into the trap of power games. He does not allow himself to be manipulated, guilted, or pressured into submission. He recognizes when someone is not seeking friendship, but control, and he walks away before he loses himself in their influence. Final thoughts. Trust is valuable. It is not something to be handed out freely, nor should it be given to those who have not proven themselves deserving of it. A wise person does not assume that all men are good, that all words are true, or that all hands extended toward him mean well. He watches, he listens, and he chooses carefully. Some people talk too much and cannot be trusted with what is sacred. Some flatter without sincerity.